你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan defeated the network forces. Win the battle and welcome the new situation. Breaking the danger is awesome. Introduction. Half of the entertainment circle was surprised, personal and going against the sky, doing their best in the cultural circle. Complete the new task as much as possible. Record your name in the Times. Xiao Zhan seemed to be an unbeatable winner. If you have to use some beautiful words to modify, it can be classified as stubborn, cautious, meticulous, and simple. Out of the circle, cross, border, turn the tide and eliminate the danger. Only do the right things, and don't touch the things that don't have a bottom line. Clear mind, wise thinking. From the amateur circle to the Chinese entertainment circle, he has always influenced the people around him with his true temperament and his warm heart. In the realm of materialization and profitability, I learned how to meet changes with the same. Following the rules of the development of things, Xiao Zhan had no hesitation to go on since he had gone through the fire and water. Wedge, never look at a person with prejudice. Celebrities, this is especially true for ordinary people. In the great world, there are more things to experience, and naturally understand the moodiness. The emotional changes are terrible. Popular artists with glamorous appearances, I don't like to use labels to weaken myself, but I have a heart. Keep in mind at any time, the mentality that you should hold. Therefore, meditation and enhancement of connotation are important courses in spiritual practice. Superficial, ignorant, backward thinking, when all kinds of bizarre and strange things happen to Xiao Zhan. The ugly critics hold a contempt mentality, and their personal values are denied. We understand his difficulties. It turns out that it is not realistic to receive both fame and fortune. In a value society, we will use unflatter as the core of life. Murder can only become a negative example in the end. 2021, about Xiao Zhan's career, business. The data has changed significantly from time to time once a month, and the nonsense in Heizi's mouth has been smashed. 1. Attempting to cannibalize, trying to cover up the heinous crimes. Live wandering, understand the sinister human nature. Good, evil, beautiful and ugly. Paranoia, selfishness, and indifference have always been human qualities. Don't let the tide rise, and Vanity Fair, which relies on connections, is too simplistic. There are all kinds of ruthless people here. They are unscrupulous, lawless, for the sake of one's own desires, grab resources and tear up. Regardless of image, freely package yourself. Xiao Zhan is the light in the universe of stars. He is an angel with a strong healing power. Some people say that he depends on his face to eat, and he wants acting but not acting. Chen Qingling completed a breakthrough in quantity, but Wang Hailin also forged a relationship with him. He shouldn't have come to the entertainment circle. He belongs to the explorer of Chongqing's mountain city culture, a magnanimous gentleman. And the performance, through the barriers, determined the exact direction for him. From the actors to the drama world, it has attracted much attention, and it is awe-inspiring to break through the danger. The darkest side of growth hides the exposed wounds and defeats the opponent effortlessly. In the face of phenomenal incidents, we are all victims. Those who swear to the death and fate are deeply favored, and this has achieved new achievements. Xiao Zhan, who is still at the top of the entertainment peak, is deeply moved. Once, that gang of gangsters tried to cannibalize his strength. The suppression of different kinds of methods and the use of similar methods are simply prepared. Crossing the sea without concealing the sky, plunged into the evil-doing team. The hypocritical people with benevolence and righteousness know that their hostility is gone. The script given to Xiao Zhan in 2021 is Return of the King, and he voluntarily quit. And the man who survived the cyber violence once again respected him. His subconscious beliefs and rebirth ideas form a system of their own, and people follow. 2. Forget about suffering and treat misfortune as a gift. For the rest of my life, I will insist on what I love and work hard for what I want. The most vicious experience in the circle is hurting each other, oppressing with all strength without background. Most people think that this is an inevitable form. At a critical juncture, the key to this person is tested. In fact, from a psychological point of view, it's a heartless, lethal action. Take the collective as a demon as a battle, launch a large-scale killing, used to dampen the self, confidence of the artists for the purpose of fascination, poisoning, and condemnation. The live powder is deeply harmed. As for Wei Fan, the career fan is full of controversy. Xiao Zhan, who emerged from the whirlpool of public opinion, is deeply touched. Know the importance of being a clean person. The magical year, that painful lesson, he learned to keep a low profile and improve. In the time of practicing, keeping a low profile, reading literary books, and Wang Quran and teacher Wan Feng have an intersection. Today, when recalling related events, I have a clear understanding of the word flow. The young people of the era who are truly responsible and effective are never afraid of any gossip. When performing arts, culture gave Xiao Zhan a new identity. We saw his tolerance and patience. Whether it's a little goofy, a little transparent, the 18th line period or the fire period, he seemed to have a natural passion for shooting Jade Bone remote. Knowing that I was not from a major class, I took every play very seriously and cooperated with the director. In a serious sense, a new generation of artists with a mirror, like heart, can break through the embarrassment. On the bright road, the decisive factor is his insistence on what he loves. Desperate for what you want. Xiao Zhan, who has standards and methods of judgment, has been on fire so far. The status is still high, which determines his vision and perspective. 3. Shihong has something to say. Learning without thinking means nothing, thinking without learning means nothing. In the whole life of a person, always be motivated, creative, and not lose basic social instincts. There will be blessings to find a way out of the sea of suffering. Under heavy pressure, there should be a center of gravity and focus. Don't give up, don't abandon. The glorious Xiao Zhan stirred up the restlessness in the entertainment workplace. It has moved the human senses and cognition, and overturned new views in the public opinion society. He has mastered the right to communicate and negotiate to be the master of himself, and he will surely welcome the light in the future.